It's in the game.
Go Rams, hotty toddy. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Welcome to beautiful Honolulu and the Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the Wyoming Cowboys against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joyner. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He's going to score. Comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Ball handed off. Look out, he's breaking free. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he's got some space here. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. On the run, it's Rice. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Design quarterback run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Cowboys are looking to keep this drive going.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's got space. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Joyner. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll test the right side here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Using his legs, it's Joyner. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. To bootleg here. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hawaii. Who breaks away for the touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sims. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Hawaii has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Can he make it to the marker? Open field ahead. Has a path to the end zone. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
That's a fantastic read and decision by the quarterback in the RPO game. He sees that is a handoff because the defender stays deep in the secondary. Now there's not enough guys up front, and the running back is able to go and get the 1st down. Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run. Chris, you know that I'm mostly aggressive, but here I just don't love the fact they're outside of that area where I feel like you've got a good chance to get into the end zone, and you're just creating momentum for the opposition. If you can't get in the end zone, maybe just take the points here.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down because his confidence has got to be shook.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front. And
hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The Rainbow Warriors took it a cash-in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense is still clicking. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. And third and short, they hand the ball off. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on first and second down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Rigs up 4th. That's a design quarterback keeper. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the third down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a first down. Why don't they do this more often?
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those low.
They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Sims. Here comes the rush. He's going to pull it down and run. Fights through a tackle. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Cowboys pick up enough for a first down. QB keeper all the way. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll run it to the left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
To the air, it's McMillan. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking tackles. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the... And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hawaii. Too much speed for the defense.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. Runs through the defender. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Powering through. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, he's got open space. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is exactly why I've been saying you want to avoid 3rd and long. Obvious passing situations. This pass rush is too good. There's nowhere to go with the football. And even though he's trying to get the ball down the field, the rush shows up and he puts it on the ground. Beautiful strip sack. It's a turnover, and this defense is doing one heck of a job.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Hawaii has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on 4th down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They're going to scramble now and tackled there by the defense. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wyoming. Still no answer for this offensive machine. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Makes a quick catch. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Using his legs, it's Sprice. Sees an opening. He's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. That run sets up a critical third down play. A play action, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection to the tight end here. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here comes the handoff. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Looking to pass, it's McMillan. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cowboys will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the Rainbow Warriors will take a timeout here, their first. This gives them a chance to talk it over. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Gonna run it. It's Rice. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Strategy session before this third down play. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. This might be for the ball game. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship.